Welcome guys, it's your boy PSGINT here, back again with another preview. Today we're previewing Paris Saint-Germain's encounter against Montpellier. It's the first game at the Parc for Paris Saint-Germain this season, a stadium which we were unbeaten in last season in all competitions apart from the Coupe de France, but we only lost in penalties, so it don't matter. But Paris Saint-Germain will come up against Montpellier at the Parc Saturday 13th of August 2022, 9 p.m. French time, so that's Central European time. It's around the second round of Liga Uber Eats this season, and Paris Saint-Germain want to continue their good run so far this season. First game winning 4-0 against Nantes, and then second game winning 5-0 against Clermont. And what a performance it was from the team, from the squad, from the manager, from a tactical perspective, and from a squad player individual perspective. Every player had an amazing game, maybe apart from Sarabia, but that's mostly because he shouldn't be on the same lineup as Messi and Neymar, because he occupies pretty much the same space as Lionel Messi. But Neymar, man of the match for that game, 3 assists, 1 goal. Neymar is back. Lionel Messi even scored twice. His first bicycle kick in his entire career. He didn't score it with Argentina, not with Barcelona, but with Paris Saint-Germain. And what a lovely game it was. Happy for Hakimi to get his first goal of the season. And yeah, what a performance it was, from the defense to the midfield to the attack. Donnarumma didn't have anything to do, and that's when you know you're playing great, when the goalkeeper has nothing to do. But coming into the game against Montpellier, Christophe Galtier will know that this game is important, with it being the first game at the Parc for the French manager, whilst Olivier Dalloglio, the beaten Galtier, will come into this game hoping to concede as little amount of goals as possible. Their latest game against Troyes finished 3-2, but all the goals were conceded in the first 20 minutes of the game. So he Montpellier's backline is lacking, and it was their first win in their last 11 Ligue 1 games. If you take him from last season, showing that they have been in a very, very bad run, and winning against Troyes isn't that impressive, especially 3-2. So he will come into this game hoping to concede as little amount of goals as possible, whilst Galtier will try to score as many goals as possible. Galtier knows that this game is very important for his reign, for his dynasty at Paris Saint-Germain, and he wants to start it off as beautifully as possible, especially with Kylian Mbappe return to the starting lineup. This looks to be the starting lineup for Paris Saint-Germain against Montpellier. Donnarumma in goal, Sergio Ramos, Marquinhos, Kimpembe in defense, Nuno Hakimi on the wings, Vitinha, Verratti in the midfield, and Messi, Neymar, Mbappe up top. This is looking tasty. This is looking nice. I love seeing this, but it's the same lineup that we played against Clermont, apart from Kylian Mbappe returning instead of Sarabia. I'm really happy with all the players, and I think that Galtier knows what starting lineup is going to start. I think that we will see more rotation, more flexibility during the rest of the season, but now in the beginning he wants to try out what the best he has. But we will also see key substitutions, as we saw against Clermont. My wants to watch for the game is Kylian Mbappe. He still hasn't made a competitive game for Paris Saint-Germain this season, missing the first Trophée de Champion final due to suspension, and then missing the Clermont game to an injury. But yeah, again, it wasn't an injury, it was just PSG not wanting to take a risk. And I want to see Kylian Mbappe, because he has got some slack, saying, some people are saying that, oh, when Mbappe comes back, Neymar and Messi ain't gonna ball as hard as they have done so far, and he's gonna destroy that duo and so on. I totally disagree with that. First of all, I have a functioning brain, so I know that that isn't the case, and I know that Kylian Mbappe will come and probably score a hat-trick or something in his first game back for Paris Saint-Germain this season. So big up Kylian, let's see what he can do. But of course, the team is also a ones to watch, because we're under a new manager. Every game we need to see improvement, we need to see progression in the team. But if I had to choose one player to look out for, it's Kylian Mbappe. Taking a look at Montpellier, they lost all their preseason games, but then one game against Troyes, 3-2, as I said. They have some absentees, which is Delay, Mendes, and Mavididi, who just got injured, who will be out for several weeks for Montpellier. But Mavididi will be a big out for them, as well as Mendes, their centre-back. Taking a look at the league table finish last season, they finished 13th, but as I said, they didn't win any of their last 10 Ligue 1 games in that season. So Montpellier, they were pretty much good in the beginning of the season last season, but then they slumped down. My predicted lineup for Montpellier is Omlin in goal, Sokwet, Estevi, Sako, Saint-Louis in defense, Savanier and Chotard, that's the two pivots, Mouassa and Nordin on the wings, Khazri right under the striker Wahi. And if we're gonna look at these players, we have Mamadou Sakho, ex-Paris Saint-Germain player and ex-captain as well for Paris Saint-Germain. It will be the first time I think we will play against him because he missed both games last season due to injuries, I believe. Mouassa on the wing and Nordin are also very dangerous, and we all know the quality of Wabi Khazri. But my ones to watch for this game, it's pretty easy. It's Teji Savanier, who is also on the way maybe to Lyon before the transfer window ends. But what a player he is, and it's sad that he actually plays for a low team as Montpellier. He deserves much better, so I hope he goes to Lyon for his own sake. But Savanier, he was the main player in that 3-2 victory against Troyes, scoring twice from the deep of midfield. And we need to be a bit scared of him, but hopefully Verratti and Vitinha can get a good test and try to get the ball off Savanier. Last game between the two outfits was a 4-0 victory to Paris Saint-Germain. Lionel Messi bagging a brace, Di Maria also scoring, and of course Kylian Mbappe had to be on the score sheet. But yeah, again, it was a bit long time ago, but still we can take a lot from that game. It was away as well. Neymar was missing the game as well due to suspension, I believe. But I mean, all the signs and factors put in place show that Paris Saint-Germain should be beating Montpellier, and that's why I predicted 5-0 for Paris Saint-Germain. Yes, 5-0. Yes, we won 5-0 against Clermont, and I expect us to win 5-0 against Montpellier for two main reasons. First of all, we're at the Parc des Princes, and second of all, Kylian Mbappe is back. So even if we're playing against a better opposition, but as I said, Montpellier are also a very, very shit team. And I think that we should be beating this side 5-0. And we usually do bad things at the Parc des Princes with the pressure and the ultras and everyone supporting and helping out the team. But that was my prediction, and that was it for the Paris Saint-Germain versus Montpellier preview. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to thumbs up, click that like button, make sure to subscribe to the PSGINT YouTube channel, and as always, allez, allez, allez Paris!